Justin Vacula with the Hurdy Travel Podcast here. We are at Hyatt Place Medford in Boston with
Tina
and Pari
from Love on the Spectrum.
Right, we met about 2 months ago.
I was too knee-deep in schoolwork. I am sorry that I was MIA.
That's all right, but now you're here together, so we'll have another chat catching up. For listeners who missed the first episode, you can go back in the archive and see that. And now we're here to catch up on things about 2 months later. But for people who don't know you, can you both introduce yourselves? We'll start with Pari.
So for those who don't know me, I'm Pari. Was on Love on the Spectrum recently, and as a lot of people know, I'm the MBTA's biggest fan, huge train and princess lover, and public transit advocate. And I'm so honored to be back again. It's the Hurdy Travel Podcast.
Hi, I'm Tina, Pari's girlfriend. I used to have a love-hate relationship with the MBTA because I'm blind and visually impaired. And you driving in Boston's awful, but also, do you want to see me drive? I'm basically the Mario Kart version. Do you want to see Mario Kart actually on the road? No. I like the T because it gets me places, even if we're running up the stairs of escalators at like Porter Square. I'm usually on the red or the green line. Catch me there. The E is my green line. And I just love the T now, and Pari has made me become a little bit more love than hate about the T.
Yay, I'm so glad I could change your perception of the T a bit.
Because I can ride it with you, and we can both groan and moan when it doesn't come.
Yep.
And it's funner together, right?
Yeah,
like we went to GB List today, right?
Yeah, that was so good.
When the 76 did not show up.
Or the 96, yeah.
Sometimes delays, but the T is there for you. It gets you around. It got me here.
Yeah.
The T, I have my one-time Charlie ticket.
Ooh,
nice. You need a Charlie card.
I'm only here for a short time, but for the future.
If you ever come back, you need a Charlie card.
Right. So some more discounts, some more savings on travel.
Awesome.
Perhaps with that. And for those who don't know, can you tell us a little bit about Netflix Love on the Spectrum Season 3?
So Love on the Spectrum is not one of those really overdramatic like Bachelor, about finding love, about being disabled, and just more wholesome than some of the reality TV shows out there. And people really enjoy Love on the Spectrum because it's just so wholesome.
You were invited on the show, and they had Tina as one of the suggestions of people that you met on a date in Boston.
After watching the second season of Australia, I saw that they said, please go on to this website, be on the show. I emailed right after. I did not hear back until one day, May 29th, 2023, when Sean called me. I was like, oh, I thought this was a scam. It worked out in the end because I had a great time on the show and found love with my tea princess here.
And I found my tea princess too. That was early last year. A friend of mine who's also used to be a cast member in the Tea musical, which is really fun. You should check it out. One day she just sent me a link to a application or audition post, like to sign up. So I emailed the email that was on it, like for the producers, Northern Pictures, and we set up a Zoom interview. So I did that, and then immediately after it was over, a minute later, I got a phone call back from them saying, we really like what we see and we want to continue with you. So it all went from there, and the rest is history.
Nice.
So for our first date, if you saw me really quiet, many people say I'm very outgoing, very extroverted, but for the first date, like all my friends and family were like, that is not you. You were silent. You had no idea what you were doing. That was the most quiet we've ever seen me here. I'm like, and then later I realized it was because they did not give me any information of what Pari looked like, because I am visually impaired / blind. So I see people via like skin color. Their face is basically a skin color blob, and I usually memorize the different clothing, and that's blobs. So I basically tell a person by like the skin color and the blob of color that they are. That's how I see people. So I did not know when I walked in the room, because one of the directors was like, I'm not telling the casting person was like, I'm not telling you what Pari looks like and what her favorite color is. You're just going into the the blind date actually blind.
Blind date.
And so I was literally looking at the table. I did not know if I was talking to the table or Pari. Where was she in the room? But she was actually wearing the purple dress and she looked really pretty.
Aw, thank you.
And we met, you were talking about your love for travel and trains in the trailer, the introduction to
Yes.
season 3. So we knew each other beforehand, and then it was about a month later, you went on the show. Now you're up to 200K Instagram followers. You reached that milestone recently, and it's been quite an explosion.
Yes, I can't believe it. Now 201K, it just keeps growing. I'm just so grateful for all the love and support. Like, I never thought I'd be where I am today. I just love the fans. So cute how they come up to me and Tina in public and want to take pictures. Like, some are shy and like, do you want a picture of us? And they're like, can we? And I was like, oh my God. And then they scream, Pari, Tina!
Sometimes we have impromptu meet and greets at JP Lids.
Yep.
You never know which one we're going to be at. It's either the Davis or Harvard. But sometimes we have impromptu meet and greets on the train. Mostly the red line.
Yep.
Sometimes the green line. It's so fun. And sometimes some fans, as we're getting off, are like, oh my God, Tina Bear! And then they'll just start waving and literally screaming out names. And then they're like, and like trying to get our attention. It's so fun. It's kind of crazy that people see us and know who we are when we're on the team. Like,
you have an upgraded T-wand this time. Last
Yes.
time you had the original, and people knew you from the wand. After we recorded at Hyatt Regency Boston Harbor, there were
Yes.
people coming, oh, you must be Pari. I see the wand. So tell us about the new one here.
So my old one, let's just say it's been very well loved and is starting to wear out. So when we went to a Boston Pride Parade, the general manager's assistant was like, I have a surprise for you. And she gave me and Tina these custom made ones. Now mine's got a little
both
glow up.
sides, too.
The princess treatment. It's like perfect
Nice.
for me, and hers matches her special interest.
My special interest is Band-Aids, and I was joking with, after they gave me this, I'm like, I need to find a Band-Aid joke to make a joke about trains. I guess it's ripping the Band-Aids off the slow zones.
And both sides on that one?
Yes.
I love
nice.
it.
Yeah, that's really cool. And it looks like a train bandage, too.
Yes.
In the middle. Nice. And you're still in touch with the cast members from the show as well, right?
Oh yes, they all follow me back on Instagram. I think almost all of them. Yeah, they're really sweet. We have like a group chat. These times texting.
Yeah, Danny connected as well recently. Maybe you were chatting with James and others in the area.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Currently, this June is so packed.
Oh, yeah.
We basically flew out on my dad's death day, because you guys know that I made the Dead Dads Club joke. So we flew out on my dad's death days to go to LA for LA WeHo Pride, West Hollywood Pride. That was a terrific time.
It was. Oh my gosh. Yes.
And then I went away. I literally had to find this monorail shirt, because I first saw it on a staff member. I was talking to her. She was a monorail driver. She got to talking to me, and I asked her how to get the shirt. She said, you should just DM them, and I DM'd them.
Oh,
and,
nice.
and then when I was out there, they actually put it up on their site so that I could buy one for Pari.
We'll try
I
to
love
zoom in
it.
for the video, but there's a Space Needle there in Seattle as well.
Yes.
And the monorail. So yeah, maybe one day you'll ride the monorail if you
I
Yes.
love that. Yes.
We did do it. I did do a Zoom.
Oh, okay.
No, I did FaceTime.
virtual
Yeah.
monorail.
Yes.
Looks so fun.
That's cool. And Callie, I think, was involved from the show with the recent magazine shoot.
Yeah.
Yes, the magazine shoot, that was like 2 days after I got back from Seattle and the West Coast. That was so fun.
It
We
really
finally got to
was.
see Callie, right?
Yes, that was cool to meet her in person. She's just so sweet, and she's like natural with the camera. She's just got this natural beauty about her.
Do you and we got to meet a fashion designer named Mel, right?
Yeah.
And she gave you so many cool things.
Oh my God.
You forgot to. You should have brought that.
Oh.
Justin, you should have brought your little purse.
We do have some props here.
No,
Chrissy,
no, she made
Yeah.
Tea purse.
no, she made a tea purse for Pari.
Yeah.
And it's so sparkly.
Yeah, so I have to show everyone the pictures. Like the cover for the magazine came out as a preview, and hopefully the actual issue will be out very soon.
Yeah, the paper issue.
Yes.
And travel has really opened a lot of opportunities for you, especially with trains and locally. Can you talk about that?
Oh yeah, it's really amazing. Like a bunch of different railroads and brands have been reaching out to me, and I've been getting sent so many packages with so many things, and even other companies like TJ Maxx, Crocs, and Rory's Bakehouse. It's just wonderful. I get these products and I do an unboxing video to thank them, and my fans just love them, and they're like, Pari's unboxing videos are the only ones I want to watch. So it's really sweet.
And Tina, you became more enthusiastic about travel since meeting with Pari.
Yes. I just thought travel, because I'm visually impaired. I actually have a blind card. I'm not going to get it because it's basically a state ID. And I don't want to dox myself because there's my address on there. But I have a blind card. I finally got into the registry of the blind system or legally blind system to get mass commission from the blind. So I technically have a blind Charlie card, which is amazing. If you're a visually impaired person or blind person in Boston looking to get Charlie cards for disabilities, there's a blind card that you have to get certified by your eye doctor or neuro-ophthalmologist or any person that specializes in eye care. They'll send over to Mass Commission for the Blind to try to get you certified as legally blind. After that, you can get a Charlie card, and it's amazing. Before using the Charlie card, I had the disability one, which was basically where it's half off, and all you need to do is go to the Charlie card store. You also need a doctor's note, but that can be your PCP or any doctor that really understands your disabilities, and you can get a half off card for disabilities, and that's just that's how I know how to do the Charlie cards, but T and being with Pari has made me feel like I can enjoy the train more. I used to be like, the train is equivalent to my car, like, why do I want to be in it? Like, I am forced to be here. I don't want to be here. It's just really frustrating when it's slow, but now if it's slow, we just have fun and go out and just wait for the next bus or train, and she has opened it up because she's made it so much fun to ride. The T has been a terrific time every time.
And how has the plane travel been recently?
I mean, it's definitely different. Like, anything's better than cars, because we all know I'm not driving in Boston. Ew! So yeah, anyway, we have to go through TSA and stuff. It's a bit more cramped, but I love like taking off the feeling. It's fun. It feels like you're going on an amusement ride, and it's a good way to get to places fast. But yeah, when you can take the train, I always love doing that.
Yeah, going out to LA, you're not going to be.
Pari, you would take a little longer.
Pari, you need to get TSA pre. I have TSA pre. Probably.
My mom has.
Probably Justin has TSA pre.
I have to work on it.
For TSA pre for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
TSA pre is like a Charlie card.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's a good way to put it. I have to look into that.
Yeah, great to have for sure. Mm-hmm. You recently finished with Leslie University.
Yes.
Finished school.
It's crazy. I just can't believe it. It's like, wow, the time flies. It's like now it's like, what's next? There's just so many possibilities that have opened up for me.
And you
when me and Pari first started dating, on the show, we did talk about being at Leslie and Mass Art. For me, we also figured out that being at Leslie and Mass Art is like Romeo and Juliet. Degrees you can go into, like Leslie, and they fight back, or like the top schools are Leslie and Mass Art for art, but some people like Leslie more for some things, some people like Mass Art, so there's this whole beef between Leslie and Mass Art, so it's like Romeo and Juliet, because we went to two art schools that are kind of rivals because of the way that they teach. But it was really cool because I met my T Princess, or my T Juliet.
And my T Romeo. But except we don't die in the end. Let's be happy. I don't think we need that.
She took the red line every single day. I sometimes was jealous because she never had really slow zones. So I'm taking the green line, but there was something going on at the station underground, so they had a 20-minute delay. So I had to walk over to the orange line to get on the red line to go to her school.
All the connections.
Oh,
It works out, and now a lot more free time since the classes are over.
Yes, definitely. Though we've been going to so many things.
We need to go to Revere Beach because I've never been on the blue line past Aquarium.
We need to also, I can look for C-Class, and there's a really good ice cream place called Twist and Shake. Have you been there?
No.
You should go. Oh, it's so good. I love it. The portions are generous. Shout out to Twist and Shake. We love
As
it.
well as JP Licks.
Oh yeah, they basically
They
sponsor
definitely got
us.
the mentions.
They always
That's really
got
nice.
the frozen strawberry lemonade, and I need it.
And also shout out to Flower, which actually just recently opened near Park Street, where the old bakery was. I don't know exactly. And then there's also one in Harvard. I think there's one in Central, like near MIT.
Oh.
They're really cool. The Pride stuff is amazing because they go and donate to Bagley, which is a youth organization for LGBTQI+.
I'm just digging their Rice Krispies with the rainbow Fruit Loops in them. And then, of course, love their hot chocolate when it's cold and for when it's warm. Their strawberry mint lemonade, so good. And the gluten-free bread, their BLTs and caprese sandwiches are so good.
Lots of things in
Justin, you need to come back and we should do a
Oh my
food
God,
crawl.
yes.
We
Oh my
should do
God,
a
yeah,
crawl
food
for
reviews.
Boston.
Like, come with me to take the tea to all our different favorite restaurants.
There'll
Oh my
probably
gosh,
be
yes.
future Boston, especially flying a lot with JetBlue.
Yeah.
'Cause I flew
Yeah.
in with them. I'll be flying to Amsterdam too.
Ooh, fun.
And going on this 25 trip challenge with them for bonus points and status. So shout out to JetBlue as well.
Woo.
Woohoo!
The local Boston airline for sure. And you were recently on the Spilling the Tea podcast.
Yes,
with the
I was.
MBTA. Tell us about that.
All right, so speaking of spilling some tea, hold on to your tea, everyone. I gotta spill some metaphoric tea. So yes, I was on the podcast. I was invited. So I basically spoke about like how I came to love the tea and what public transit has done for me and just everything. Like it's opened up all the opportunities and giving me so much freedom. And then how I like tie my creativity into it and create like my princesses and campaigns. So I'm really excited to take that passion and creativity into the internship. And I hope I can bring some of my own ideas to the table. Like I'm just so honored to work with them. They're a great team.
And internship, they did offer you an official position.
Yes, I'm gonna be starting July 7th. I'm so excited.
And I just
What's the name of the position?
It's a customer employee experience internship. So I'll be able to like dip my toes into the world of social media and marketing, which is stuff I've been dreaming of doing for public transit agencies.
So what I was thinking, me and Pari should both, because I've been doing a lot with the Sunflower Lanyard or the Invisible Disability Scheme. I have my Sunflower Lanyard actually over there with my Charlie card, but I did not want to bring it over here. But the Sunflower Lanyard is great for invisible disabilities because you don't have to say you have disabilities. People just know and will give up your seats. It's basically the similar to having like a cane or mobility aid, but I had a lovely time in Australia using it on their transportation and stuff, but sadly Boston hasn't had it. Shout out to the Sunflower Lanyard. I would love to work with you guys more on doing it, especially now that my girlfriend is working for the T, I think, and she has autism, and it's amazing for autistics because it can be used so that you know that you should be quieter. That's one of the autistic ones, that you might need more time or you might have a meltdown, but people understand it if you understand what the Invisible Disability or the Sunflower Scheme is, which is amazing. I would love to work more with you because I think the T should have it because we're so international. There's people coming from other countries that are doing it. I think actually Amsterdam is one of them that has Sunflower Lanyard Scheme. Australia is also another one. They have it a lot in Europe. It was first based in London, but I would love to bring it to Boston because did you know Boston Logan just started it like this month?
That's awesome.
Philadelphia Airport.
Wow.
Yeah, Seattle, SeaTac, and LA.
That's amazing.
Yeah, pretty easy accommodation.
Yes.
And they mentioned on the show, and I know you've done some cover songs, and they mentioned the Red Line Supernova. They like that song.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, it's so much fun. So I love making like parodies of Chaperone songs and making them tea themed. Like my followers just eat that up, and I just so excited. I have a Pink Pony Club one coming out soon. So funny story. I was just gonna shoot it like on my phone and just hope for the best, but like 2 days ago, I was doing a podcast with Batty Bessie. Shout out to you. You guys are terrific. And then after, they had a few minutes, so they were right next to North Station. So I was like, how about we just shoot this here? It says I want to do like a purple line parody of it, and then the guy like literally used a professional camera to do it and got like some B-roll, so he's in it all together, and it should have it to me in like a day or so, so then I'll get to share it with all my followers. So I can't wait for you all to hear that. I think you'll really love it.
Yeah, bringing back more of the fun to travel is definitely
Yes, that's my goal
about it, and everything didn't go my way, there was a delay here and there, but you can bring the fun to it and be more
loving it. That's trendy and stuff, and just connecting it to my passions and stuff and getting people excited, because I think that's a great way to get people like hyped for it, so they see public transit as less of this is just something I have to do every day, I'm gonna be late to work, the train's broken, more something that brings joy, like stop and really look around, like what are the things you enjoy, like all the people you meet, like it's a community, it's the fabric that unites Boston.
The mayor of Boston you met too as well on the train.
We sure did.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
It was.
And she was there with her baby.
Yeah, she's so adorable. Yep. Oh, yeah. When I first got to meet her on the tour of Match here, and I got to go to her specialty training center and the poop explosion.
Yep. So memorable moments with travel.
Oopsies. Yep.
And wonderful Pistachios reached out, and you went on the Green Line, right?
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, I did a whole social media partnership with them, because one day they literally just DM'd me, like, I don't eat pistachios much, but they're a pretty good snack, yeah, that I've been trying. And they literally said, hey, Pari, we're taking over North Station for a day, and we'd love to have you like come join us, because their campaign right now is like, don't hold back. And they're like, you perfectly embody what it means to don't hold back. And they just want me to be myself. So I kind of just improvised and was just my happy, bubbly self. And they used it and made like some advertisements. It's just so awesome. So I got to collab with them. It was really cool. They were just so chill and so sweet. Very easy to work with.
It's an interesting perspective change, a mindset change you talked about on social media. You're mostly on Instagram,
yes.
Purple Princess Pari. That maybe earlier in life you'd get some negativity, some people in school that weren't so nice, but being an adult you can be more like yourself, be enthusiastic, have your hobbies and interests, whether it's travel, trains, whatever it is.
Yes.
And you both have gotten a lot of acceptance because of that.
But many fans actually can't find me on Instagram. I'm Blindside in Boston. The story is I kept getting lost at Faneuil Hall. I could either cry about it because I'm disabled, I can't see things, or I could make a whole joke publicly about the fact that I can't see. So I changed my Instagram. It used to be something like Dancing Eyes, something for my nystagmus, but then I suddenly changed it in 2021 to Blindside in Boston, because I'm like, if I'm going to get lost in Boston, might as well have a whole identity in my and have my name on Instagram, Blindside in Boston. But sadly, a lot of fans can't find me because there's Tana with Autism, Purple Princess Pari. All of them have their names in it except for mine.
Blindsided in Boston.
Yeah, with Blindsided_in_Boston.
Ah, that's it. Okay.
But many people can't find me because I don't have my name on it. But I don't want to change it and put my name because it's going to ruin it.
It's a fun handle. And,
it is.
And they can find you through Pari's post as well as your collaborator.
And she's tagged in so many of them, so they probably can find it if they look hard enough.
And in the last 2 months, any new passions or hobbies that you found?
Really been to a lot of like drag shows and femme bands, but I got to experience it 2 nights in a row. It's amazing. I love the energy and vibes, and it really feels like you can be yourself, and they just let you come be part of the show. They're good at interactive dance. I had a blast.
We had a terrific time.
We did.
Everyone was slaying it. The looks were immaculate.
Oh yeah, last night's event was at the Museum of Science. Shout out to them, I love them. Fun, quick backstory. When I was in 6th grade, my science class got to take an overnight trip to the Science Museum, and I was in York Middle School, so what we did was we took the Downeaster from Wells to North Station. We slept over for 2 nights. It was so fun, and then as I was leaving, I had my sleeping bag like all wrapped up in my bag, and out of nowhere, this, I forget how old she was, like teenage or college-age girl, literally says in the most cutest high-pitched voice, "Are you camping at the Science Museum?" And I was like, how did you know? I guess it's obvious. She must have seen the sleeping bag. Really great memories. That was so fun. I love visiting them. They have so many fun exhibits. I know in the winter they have their seasonal model train exhibit.
Museum, like I think it's a botanical garden, Bronx Botanical Garden. They have amazing Christmas one. We should do something. We should come down on the monorail or down on the Amtrak to meet you. And then we can go to take a train to the Bronx one because they have it where it's Christmas time. They have the trains floating throughout their whole entire greenhouse.
Oh my God!
From a child, and it was one of my favorite memories. There was so many trains.
Oh my God!
It was on the ground.
Girl.
It was around the garden, like around like the different ones, but it was also above. So it was trains galore.
Oh my God, girl, we need to go. Take me,
I'll
please.
definitely be seeing the trains in Amsterdam and Rotterdam.
Choo choo.
Yeah,
oh my God, I'm jelly.
I'll be looking there. And you have SEPTA here, Amtrak, and that's
SEPTA.
Yeah,
my area
MBTA.
for sure. I recently got approved for the Amtrak credit card with
Ooh.
MBO. So they're giving 40,000 bonus points with that card. We're recording here in late June. That offer is still on. So I'll definitely have a lot of Amtrak points for the future. So looking forward to that. And some Acela upgrades. You get upgrade passes, lounge access. The Moynihan Station, we've heard good things about. So I'll check that out in the future too. So maybe some New York trips.
So maybe we can meet
that
you
would
in
be
New
so
York
fun.
sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe we can meet you in New York and take some trains places.
You've also you started a Cameo page. Now you're on the same page on Cameo.
We kind of paused our own accounts because we're Cameo guinea pigs because they want to try couples, I guess.
Yeah, so we're running a limited time offer for Pride where it's like you can get me and Tina together for the price of one. So we're having like a limited set of like 25, and once that's up, then I'll probably go back to my regular individuals. But we're donating like almost all the proceeds to the Grateful Mug.
Which is kind of similar that hires people with disabilities. This one is just local to the Cape and basically hires people that are young adults or coming out of high school. It's just basically a place that they can work and be supported.
Nice. So cameo.com, you can search Pari Kim or Purple Princess Pari.
Yeah, I think I'm on, it's Purple Princess Pari, like Pari from Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that, yeah.
Nice. And any other upcoming travel plans? We're recording at the end of June. Anything for July, August, maybe?
I'm probably going. When are you going to be in Philly next? Are you in Philly?
I live outside of Philly. Yep.
Maybe we can try to figure out.
I'd love to come.
I'm going.
All right, so you'll be in Philadelphia anyway.
So from like the 6th to the 19th, though.
Especially if you'll be in the area in September. I have a special birthday benefit at Live
Ooh,
Casino.
that's so fun.
They're giving me some birthday dollars there, so
oh
I'll be
my
looking
gosh.
forward to a dinner. So maybe that would happen.
Shout
out to Live Casino. I'll be generous. You have the Encore Boston Harbor out here. I haven't been there yet, though.
I have not been either.
I haven't either. I really want to go. Like, don't really do gambling and such. I'd love to check out, like, the restaurants. Though I hear it's like an $80 steak there.
Well, you can always see the free attractions. I sent you the pictures from Wynn Las Vegas. They have a lot of nice flowers there.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Our start our own podcasts, too.
Yeah, maybe a future podcast.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I've been, I guess, on lots of podcasts. It's fun. Like, it's so funny because when I first, like, the show came out, I feel like I was getting a lot of, like, interviews, like, news agencies, but now it's, like, a lot of podcasts and, like, events and social media collabs, so it's fun.
Yeah, you could do your own. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hey, I'll take it all. I mean, the times now, like, I want to think we'll always, we'll keep getting followers, but, like, right now, everything's hot off the press and we're getting all the attention. Like, take advantage of it. Like, this is our time to shine and make a difference, so.
Keep the train going.
Choo-choo, yep.
Keep it on track.
Exactly.
Right, full steam ahead or full tea ahead.
Yep. We're like, this is what's going on. We're the it girls now.
And maybe a Patreon page, or I have a Subscribe Star page as well. People can maybe subscribe to a newsletter. You have a YouTube page as well.
Yep.
I don't have a YouTube.
Are you going to start one?
No, I'm basically on Instagram. I've always been on Instagram, a disability advocate, so.
And you made an X profile.
Yep,
recently.
I did make that recently.
I have an X one, but it's very, very not for visually impaired and dyslexic people, so I'm never on there.
It was at Tea Princess Pari.
Yeah, it's
The others were
weird.
taken.
They didn't let me do Purple Princess Pari. They have a limit. Yeah, that's new, but
the
I just
character
want to
limit,
go
yeah.
on. Yeah.
So it's at Tea Princess Pari.
Yeah, I need to get more followers on that. But in fact, my main ones are Instagram, TikTok. Instagram has the most. I'm trying to get verified on TikTok, but for some reason, it seems like the processor is harder, but I think you need enough notable, like prestigious news agencies, but there's someone who helped, like James, so I'm gonna try to get that figured out. But yeah, my Instagram and LinkedIn are verified.
Mine is not verified. I still have to pay for it, which
They
is
did,
kind
they
of...
did give you it on Instagram though, right? So,
No, I have to
no?
pay for it.
Oh.
I don't know what
And
about...
I don't have it on my TikTok, even though it's
Yeah.
crazy. I have more fans, I think, on TikTok than on Instagram.
Really? Me, it's the
Yeah,
opposite.
So it's kind of awkward because I really want to get verified. I don't want to be paying.
there should be a way. I don't know, Netflix
Yeah, so
did it
verified
on
you as
their
a public
end.
figure, and I think that was.
I changed mine.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. It's like, I remember when I was having trouble and kept getting the temporary bans. Now, ever since I've been verified, I haven't had that issue anymore. So that definitely helped in, and especially as I don't know when, I'm not saying they're nervous, but the really bad bullying, I'm happy to say, it's kind of settled down at this point in time. It's definitely been way less, so I'm glad.
Yeah, there always
So
gonna
that's
be
a relief.
negativity. You're a big Taylor Swift fan. And you
Oh,
have,
yeah.
a lot-
Shake it off.
Yeah, a lot of negativity towards her too, but yeah, shake it off for sure.
So, but also, I'm so sad. When we were filming at Elm's Garden, shout out to Elm's Garden, we could not get. We were at the end. We were like, we need a getaway train instead of getaway car.
Yes.
That's how big of a Taylor Swift fans we
Yep.
are. That we were starting
need
to make
that.
parodies for getaway car, but getaway train.
Yes, we need one.
Nice. Any advice for others who might be going down this path of inspiring others through travel?
Just get out there. Laugh if you get lost.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, have fun, don't be afraid to explore. Just, do what makes you happy. Be unapologetically you, like I always say. Have fun, just go with it, do your thing, don't let anyone pressure you to not do it. It's great.
Yeah, and have an open mind.
Yes.
Just be patient with a lot of this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I've even used ChatGPT to help with the transportation because it can seem overwhelming or confusing. Oh, I'm going in at this spot, I'm transferring, I'm taking this bus. It's
Oh, yes.
a lot happening.
Also,
you learn the routes over time.
Yeah.
By memory or just doing
the
it.
T ones, I want to ride more of the commuter. Also, shout out to Keolis, as I did a commercial with them that should be coming out very soon. I'm telling people how to use the train, get the M-Ticket app to buy tickets. They're awesome.
Also, for the commuter rail, hit me up next year. I would love to do one of how to get disability pricing. With the disability card, as I said earlier, it's half off. So when you go on the commuter rail, when you're disabled and you have the disability card, you go onto the app, you put in your disability, there's usually a little number on your Charlie card when you have a disabled one, and you can get the half off price through the app. And then also when you're blind, you don't need the app. You just show your blind Charlie card. You can get yourself and one person that's usually your sighted guide on for free, which basically is amazing for me because I don't drive and I'm just blind, and it just opens the world for me to have a free blind Charlie card because I can go anywhere, and it just has opened Massachusetts up to me, because without it I would be having to pay $10 to $20 every time if I wanted to go somewhere like Salem to see friends. But now I can basically go anywhere. I don't know that I have a blind card, so even though it's a free pass, I am blind. It just means that I have the equal access to transportation as someone that's in the car.
Right, and they've added a lot of features. I noticed the ramps to get on the trains weren't very big. There wasn't a gap. A lot of rails inside of the trains, so it's definitely become more modern over time.
Yes.
Shout out to Phil Eng, the
Yes,
train dad.
Train Daddy, and he's the king.
He's definitely improved the system.
He has.
You got to meet with him as well?
Yes, several times. He's really the best. He's a people's person. I just love him. He's done so much for the T. I can't even begin to start. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin to thank him? He's really improved it, and I really hope that people will see all the work he's put in and appreciate it.
Give Tia a chance.
All we are saying is give the tea a chance. Woo!
And I love how he keeps ripping the band-aids off of all the slow
Yep.
zones on the different lines.
All right, anything else you'd like to add as we get to the end here?
I want to wish everyone a terrific day, and yeah, I hope I inspire more people. Yeah, just be yourself, be unapologetic, take the tea more. Yeah, you'll find that you may really enjoy it, and you find like your eyes will be open to things you didn't realize or missed if you didn't take it.
Take the tea.
Take the tea.
The adventure is
Oh no!
You're oh, sorry, gonna have to do
Delay.
Ah! Oops.
And it's Netflix Love on the Spectrum
Yeah.
season 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a top show on there for a while. It's still very popular.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So lots of success there, and potentially a season 4 in the works.
Yes, but we can't
Spill the tea.
Spill the tea.
Yes.
For now, the doors on that train are closed.
Exactly, yep.
Under maintenance.
Yep. It's under construction.
The train may be leaving the station soon.
Oh, yeah, we'll come eventually.
The train of season 3 is heading off to the Emmys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Woo,
tell us about that.
All
There have been
aboard.
some nominations.
Oh, yes.
We're so excited to see what happens.
I know Abby, her song got nominated.
I love that. Yeah, we even did a cover together, and I did my own cover. But we changed the boyfriend forever to girlfriend forever.
What were the other nominations? Was it cinematography?
I
or
don't
reality,
remember.
Reality
I think like
show?
best
yeah.
like reality unscripted TV. I was so honored.
And that's a nice thing for people that aren't necessarily a fan of reality shows. I'd give Love on the Spectrum a chance. I'd encourage that. As it's very
For
realistic.
sure.
They didn't give
Yes,
you a script to
it's
come
not
in
like
and-
Catfish where we're being very sleazy and very unauthentically you. Love on the Spectrum isn't that type of reality
Yeah.
show where there's always big drama and
Yeah.
it's always yelling at the camera and saying, "So Pari, you cheated on me with this person." That's always how The Bachelor goes.
Oh,
or
God.
these other shows. But
You
Love on the
got
Spectrum.
it, you got it.
I didn't cheat on the guy.
No, I know that, but people say that on that.
Oh.
Instead, Love on the Spectrum's like, "Oh, Pari, you're so sweet. Can we meet again?
Yes.
Can we go on the train?" As you
Yes.
said, you wanted to kiss over.
The Longfellow Bridge at sunset.
Yes.
Red line's the romance line.
So yeah, it's just very different. It's more authentic. It's less about the drama and yelling at each other.
Yeah, none of
Oh,
that.
yeah. It's more of a real reality
Yes.
show rather than something.
Docu-reality.
Right, and a lot of Boston featured within the show. too.
Yeah.
I love
And
that.
the park that you went to, that was featured.
Elms
Yep.
Garden. Elms Garden.
Elms Garden, okay.
They need, if you love gardens or in Massachusetts, please get a membership because they just got their funding cut and they're
Uh-oh.
struggling really hard. Just shout out to them because they're amazing and they should
They
be
are.
open. But it's really sad that they got the funding cut.
I hope they can get more funding soon. They're really wonderful and it's beautiful location. They're gonna have model trains too, which I'm excited about.
I can't wait too. I wonder if it's going to be as pretty as the Bronx Botanical Garden.
I bet all gardens are pretty to me.
Nice. And in Philadelphia, there's the Longwood Gardens.
Ooh, I want to check that
Las
out
Vegas,
sometime.
the Bellagio. I've sent you a lot of pictures of the conservatory
Ooh,
there,
very
and some
pretty.
videos. They change that every 3 months, so maybe
That's really cool.
the others will change too.
Yeah.
All right, and closing out one more time for social media plugs, if you'd like to start where people can follow you on social.
All right. So for almost all my platforms, Purple Princess Pari, for XT Princess Pari.
For me,
TikTok as well,
Oh, TikTok's Purple Princess Pari. X is the only one that's different.
and a Cameo page.
Oh yes, that one's. I think something. Either Purple Princess Pari,
I
Pari
think it's
from
just
Love on
under
the
your name.
Spectrum.
I think it's just under your name.
Yeah.
Harry Kim.
Harry Kim.
K-A-R-I-K-I-M.
Yeah, I forget if it says it, but yeah. Well, Nefri something like Pari from Love on the Spectrum.
All right. and-
You'll find
So
it.
my Instagram is blindsided_ in Boston. My TikTok's the same, and my Cameo is probably similar. It's Tina, Tina, Jushi, which is CHUXI, Caruso, CARUSO.
All right, very good. All right, thanks for coming on.
Thank
today.
you
Thank
for
you
having us.
I hope I have a terrific
Terrific
day.
day. We'll see you next
Next time.
Bye.